All right, guys, it's Tuesday. We have back squat endurance set, one of my favorite protocols here for strength and strength endurance that we'll need. So we'll get to go over it. Are you sore right now? If so, where? Great question to start off with. You'll see people are going to be sore, potentially low back traps there. My traps are really sore right now from jiu-jitsu, actually. I'm horrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I just started and I'm having fun. It's fun to be a beginner in things. And they told me I get a gi, and they said, come back a few more times and then maybe you can get a gi. So to give you any idea how bad I was at this, I'm not even a white belt yet, but that's okay. General warm-up, 10 wall squats into 10 plank elbow form. That's plank, plank, elbow forearms, and then 10 second top of the ring dip support. So right there holding the top of the ring dip. The specific warm-up, that's going to be 5 med ball cleans, 5 ring dip eccentrics. We're going to need that for upper body pushing. And then, like I said, we're challenging people a little more with that, with some upper body pushing with the dips. We did it last cycle in the tester, but they're all going to be time capped right now as we build that out. And then 5 calories on the air bike. It should be good to go. Skill prep, back squat points for performance. Right, we've done a bunch of box squatting, goblet squats, different things. Back up to big, heavy back squats. We had front squats last cycle also. With the box squats, now it's heavy back squats. And this protocol goes, it's for strength and strength endurance and increasing neuromuscular, really inefficiency, right? I want you to be able to be where you have good neuromuscular endurance, but not neuromuscular efficiency. Efficiency would mean that you can get more out of every rep. Endurance means you can do a whole lot of reps the same way. That's what we want to get for CrossFit, for things like a Fran, for things like a body comp, for things like Karen. Squat endurance is more important than strong. It's got to be strong enough, right? So the protocol goes, you're going to build up quickly to about 70 or 75% of their max. And then they're going to get 80% on the bar. And I'm going to do a set of 5 at 80%. Kind of tough, right? Not horrible. Another set of 5 at 80%. Again, kind of tough, not horrible. And a rest. And now they're going to do one more set with an AMRAP at 80%. They might get 2, they might be fried, they might get 10. Usually at 12, I cut everyone off just so they don't do 20. Some people have really crazy neuromuscular endurance and have poor efficiency. That's good for an endurance athlete, right? But they get too many and you're like, okay, I don't want you to die here. But it's a very challenging set. Great for strength gains because it's that cross-section of functional hypertrophy, CNS output, all the good things we want. For fitness, it's just 10, 10, 10 through X1. So it's a 50-second set every time. That's good for them with back squat. They're learning to do it as they go from strength endurance, and they start to eventually, hopefully, go into where they enter the strength speed continuum and can do some absolute strength work. Okay, so that's training block A. From here, we're going muscle endurance. Yesterday was lactic power, right? So breathing, maybe not too sore from it because the lungs should be hurting. This is going to be more local fatigue everywhere. So it's the opposite. Almost CP battery, where it's a few reps and stop. But it's really technically muscle endurance, but those two can look similar when the movements are difficult. Meaning push-ups versus muscle-ups. Right? It's hard to do 10 muscle-ups in a row, but you can get someone to do 10 push-ups in a row. 2 months of training. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We do have a Karen coming up right here in a couple weeks. This is the start of the cycle leads up to Karen, so you'll see how the hang squat clean or just the front squat, good for the leg endurance. Upper body push, can be good for shoulder endurance. And the air bike, good for lungs because it is some aerobic for Karen, right? The better that muscle endurance is, then it becomes aerobic, right? If your max wall ball is 21 pounds and you're doing 20 pounders, it's not aerobic, right? That's like 98% of your max or 95% of your max. So you see how that works. So that's the idea here. Hang cleans shouldn't be unbroken, but they should get at least 5 at a time for the hang squat cleans. Right, a point for every rep. Upper body push, challenge them with ring push-ups or parallel push-ups are great. And then finally, ring dips. And you can absolutely put performance into ring dips if you wanted there. But it should be just a more challenging upper body push. Hands on plates, absolutely. Not just banging out 30 push-ups for the sake. We want it to be muscle endurance as a limiter, but higher end, right? So it's kind of a similar output to hang squat plates. Thinking ideally, they would get probably some more dips there, but it wouldn't be like 5 to 1 of set 2 to set 1 on dips and cleans. And finally, air bike is at the end. And finally, Tuesday tomorrow, and we have some more leg stuff. Yeah, their start of the cycle, we have 1 day of running and some leg work, so they're going to be really sore. I'm throwing Nancy at them, but just the type of guy I am. All right, see you tomorrow.